Today we are going to discuss about function in Python. How to write the function, how to use it, how to write the function definition, what is a return statement, what is a parameter, all the things we are going to discuss today. Now first I will start with this. This is the line which will notify the beginning of a function or the function definition. Fine. Now what will going to be happen, this keyword def, it is the keyword that is say that one that the function definition has been started. Means if you have to declare a function in Python, you have to use the def keyword. And what is it is from this keyword we are able to understand the function definition is started over here. After the def, this is the keyword. Now whatever is this is called the function name. Each function has a name. After the name there will be two first braces opening and closing. These are called the parentheses. And parenthesis is the symbol of the function. What it is? It is the symbol of the function. Now inside the parenthesis there is one variable is there, x. This is the inside the parenthesis there is one variable x. This is called the parameter. Parameter means the value that has been given to the function for doing some calculations or some other works. Fine. Now one question may arise in your mind, the function always will be with the parameter? No, the function can be without the parameter, but parenthesis will be there obviously, because parenthesis is a symbol. From seeing the parenthesis everybody will understand, or at the time of execution it should be understand that it is a function. Now what will going to happen, after the parenthesis there is one thing, colon. What is the meaning of the colon? Colon means after this line there will be some block of code, and that is going to be executed over there. Okay, and it should be executed over there. Fine. Now after this there is a statement called return statement. Now where to write the return statement and where we are not going to write the return statement? The thing is that if the function, after the execution of the function body, the final value is going to be passed to any other variables, outside the function, then we have to use the return function. If the final value is going to be displayed over here with the print function, no need of return function. But if after the execution of the function body, if the final value is going to be passed to any other variables, then we are going to use the return statement. Means function can be with the return statement, can be without the return statement. Means parameter can be there, cannot be there. Return statement can be there, cannot be there. Depending upon the need of the programming, we are going to use that one. Now this is called the call statement of a function with a return type, because if a function is without the return statement, then the call statement will be different one. If you don't write the call statement, then what will going to be happen? The function is actually not going to be executed. When it will confront with the call statement, then the function body is going to be executed. Means if I do not write this one, nothing will happen. You will not able to see any output, you are not able to see any value over there, nothing is going to be happen over there. So what is this? This is the call statement, and there is a difference between the call statement of a function with a return statement and without the return statement. Fine. Now we'll go and see the function without the return statement. Suppose this is a function without the return statement. I have same function I have written, and this is the function with the return statement. Same function I have written, but one is without the return statement and one is with the return statement. Now without the return statement, see, this is the call statement of the function. What is this? This is the call statement of the function. There is a difference here. I have to trap the value, because value is going to be returned. What is going to be happen? The value is going to be returned with the function where the return statement has been used. When they are returning some value, I have to trap it. For that, the syntax is different. Here I have not used any return statement, so the call statement is different one. Now we'll see that one. The function, already I told you, function can be without the parameter. See this one, this function don't have any parameter. It is without the parameter. There is no parameter, nothing is there. Without the parameter, I have written that particular function. So what we understand, function can be without the parameter, with parameter. Function can be with return statement, without the return statement also. Now we'll see the default value. What is a default value in a function? Suppose here this is the default value. What is the default value? This one is the default value. Default value means, suppose with this function I want to calculate the bill of a customer. Fine. Now I am going to sell only one item and the rate of that particular item is 3 rupees each. So what I will do, quantity may be vary. One person can buy 5, one person can buy 4, one person can buy 10, but the rate will be same. So what will happen, I have set it as a default parameter. The value of the R will be remain as 3. Now this concept is mainly used where the mathematical calculation is there and the constant is there. Suppose you are using the pi, the value of the pi will be remain same, whatever may be the other inputs. So set the value of the pi as a default parameter. Now suppose here one person has take 4 items. What will going to be happen? The bill will be 4 into 3, 12. So no problem. It will be 3 will be remain. Now if a person take 10 into 3, it will be 30 will be there, but the default value will be remain as it is. So in these cases where one value is constant and other 2 or 3 values will going to be vary, you can use this type of default value. Means you have assigned the value of the R as 3 until you change in the programming, until you come over here and change it over here, it will be remain as 3 and everywhere it will be 3, and when you are using this one, it will be easy for you to use that particular thing over there. Now here we will see one very important thing over there. Here I have written, the program is very easy. Okay, you know that program. Here, if in place of program in the question paper I have given write a function that will count the number of space in a string, which portion you are going to write? You are going to write this portion only. You are going to write this portion only. Fine. Means if this type of question is there, you have to think about that. The declaration, the initialization or taking the inputs, everything has been done. Only you have to write the function and pass the variables. Maybe it is a string, maybe it is a list, you as a parameter. Okay, suppose if the question is like that, you have to write this portion only.